Clubsport. It's a car that came to us in an almost standard form, a few little bits and pieces done to it, and the guy has gone through a different sort of setup and really probably an ideal highway car setup in the way of ending up what we're looking at. So what are we looking at? It's the 2300 FD FI Harrop Supercharger system, a full twin 3-inch inch 7/8 headers and twin 3-inch stainless steel exhaust system, a full small upgrade in the fuel system, so it's got an LSA fuel pump in it. It's a forged build, H-beam rods, so scat rods, JE pistons, Compstar crank, so basically a base strong stroker build with all the ARP and machining involved, and a very mild camshaft to end up with something highway suited. So what am I talking about there? Let's come over to the dyno graph and have a look at that. Up the top here, not too much to talk about, fairly normal suspects. It was 315 horsepower at the tyres. With just a supercharger on the standard engine, it made very good power at the 570 horsepower at the tyres, and now you can see we're at the 612, 615, 620 real horsepower on the top end. So for a stroker, not really high horsepower, could make a lot more. If you come over to the boost graph here, you'll see what's going on. We're only at 8 pounds of boost at that point, so fairly low boost in the top end. Where the boost it's really running is around the 7.5 pounds. It's just the top end side of things with the smaller camshaft that you see a bit of a raise. But the real story about this is down at the bottom end here. This is down at 3,000 RPM. We're starting at, in the standard car, you can see we're at 104 horsepower. Very good increase with just the supercharger system at 230 horsepower, but 70, almost 75 horsepower above that, we've got the stroker build. So a lot better power down the bottom end. More torque is what we're actually talking about. We go through here, this is up to around 4,000, 4,500 RPM, and it's still a decent amount in front. As we come up through here, you can see the stroker supercharger combination certainly wins all the way through, and could make quite a bit more. Step up the pulley, put an 8-rib drive on it, step up to 10 pounds, 13 pounds of boost, and this is a 700 horsepower engine. But where this car is used and what it's all designed about is back down here. So back down in the 2.5, 3,000 to 4,500 RPM, where it's really going to be driven is where this car is a real winner. So a really ideal highway car. Can make more power, maybe the guy will get bitten by the horsepower but can go further, but a really strong combination, should drive really well on the road, and for where this car spends its life, highway driving should be an awesome combination.